Hello, brilliant beauties. Welcome back to my channel. I'm JJ, and this over here is Jared. And thank you so much for choosing to come over here and vibe bright with us. So, this is your weekly tarot energy read for this week from March 21st to the 28th. Essentially, how these are going to go down. I'll show you the three piles you'll have to pick from. So I'll give you a moment to choose which energy is calling out to you. Take a breath, take a moment, and pick either piles 1, 2, or 3. After that, you can head on over down to the description below, and I'll post timestamps for each individual pile so that you can just scrub through and find the guidance for your pile for the week ahead. You'll get plenty of guidance. You'll get a crystal energy for the week, your animal spirit that's coming through, beginning, middle, and end of week energy, and a bunch of guidance and sassy comments along the way. So I'm super excited. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what resonates as you move through. I also want to just say these are collective reads, so if something doesn't resonate or something doesn't fit necessarily with your life, your experience, don't make it fit. If it don't stick, don't make it fit. It might just be for something else, or it might be a different energy that I'm picking up on that I'm reading in the cards themselves. So keep an open mind as you move through this reading, and let me know what's resonating. Let me know what's going on. Leave it in the comments. Slide over to Instagram and hop on over to my DMs. And if you like a full-length tarot read, I do offer full-length tarot guidance sessions. So hit me up and we can get down to the bottom of it, you guys. So thank you so much for checking this out, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Alright, you guys, welcome to your weekly guidance. Pick a card. So over here you'll see cards or piles 1, 2, and 3. So take a deep breath and focus on what guidance you need for the energy of the week coming at you for the week ahead. If you need to pause the video, feel free to pause the video and just intuitively choose whichever pile is calling out to you the most. Then you can go down to the timestamps and scrub on over to the pile of your choice for your weekly guidance and the energy ahead for this week. See you there. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your weekly guidance tarot read. I'll give you all of your juicy energy reading and all the guidance that wants to come through along the way. So if you chose pile number 1, you're at the right place. Let's get started. All right, pile number 1, the crystal for you this week is Spirit Quartz. Spirit Quartz, I have written in my notes, it works with all of the chakras. White Spirit Quartz in particular is great to clear and cleanse any energetic blockages that may be present in your aura, in your meridians, or within your chakras themselves. It's great for the physical body because it clears out any gunk that may have built up over some time. It's also great to connect with spirit itself and tap into that intuition by being a channel, by being a vessel for it. And I'm really getting just this with this spring equinox and Aries season starting. It's very much this energetic and psychic and emotional spring cleaning and decluttering that wants to go down for you this week especially. So what can you do to hone in on this energy and take advantage of that while it's here? Overall energy of the week, you got the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Air. This card says a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you're being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. The 7 of Swords for me is very much about sneaking around, not being honest with yourself or with others. Maybe some manipulation taking place. Either you might be manipulating yourself, or others may be manipulating you, or you might be manipulating the situation, depending on how this resonates for you in your life right now. But the sneaky 7 of Swords energy is here this week, and it's telling you, what do you have to do to be more present? And you see this bird over here. It's like, how can we seek a higher perspective in what's going on so that we don't have to feel like we're sneaking around or playing small or feel unworthy maybe of where we are in life, and enjoy our time with our friends at this campfire instead of sneaking around and playing small. The archetype for you this week is the Poet, the beautiful energy of the Poet. I feel like there might be some sort of creative endeavors you want to go and take some action on. Definitely some artsy, creative vibes, but in general, very much too about believing in yourself and your work as you move forward. So this card says, the poet's work is to feel immensely and to not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest of corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within all of us, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and the universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. So again, with your work or with whatever it is that you do creatively, financially, and otherwise, it's this sense of believing in yourself, believing that what you do matters, believing that the winds of time will carry it, that the universe, that spirit will provide it to the people that need it the most when the time is right. But there's this sense of sneaking around and not being present in the moment because we're playing small, or we're feeling small because we're maybe believing opinions of other people's, or we're believing in stories that are no longer true. So what do we need to let go of in order to feel confident in the work that we do in the world and be present in it? All right, you guys, so we'll go into the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week energy for you. So the beginning of the week, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is all about transformation. It's very much this death archetype, this transition, this stepping into something new, the shedding of an old skin, releasing what's no longer serving you, releasing that burden, as painful as it may be, as comfortable as it may be, that, we've built this life around these ideas about ourselves, these expectations about ourselves, and stepping into something new and letting the past go once and for all. At the beginning of the week, you're being called to maybe be comfortable with the uncomfortable and face the facts and be honest with yourself. Again, it's time to be honest with yourself. Stop sneaking around and, playing dumb. If something isn't serving you, isn't serving your highest good, and feels weird and is not in alignment with your work and your purpose, what do you have to let go of to move forward? And I feel like it's going to, again, this being comfortable with the uncomfortable and moving forward and energetically cleansing yourself and being honest with yourself as to where these blockages are coming from, where they're at, and using this energy of the spirit quartz to just spring clean it away. Middle of the week, we have the King of Cups, but he's in reverse. So when a card's in reverse, for me, it's very much the energy's coming out sideways. We may be overthinking things, we're getting in our own way, and we're not making this energy conscious, so it's not in alignment, and it's coming out sideways. The shadow aspect of the card is coming out for us. So the King of Cups is in his power when he knows how to pour his energy into his own cup, when he's able to serve, from a place of heart and intention. But the fact he's in reverse in the middle of the week is telling me that your intentions may not be clear. We're letting this crap from the past get in the way, and we're believing old stories that are no longer serving us. And I feel, again, like maybe some emotional manipulation from a King of Cups in the middle of the week might come to fruition. And it's time to let go of people that are no longer serving us, let go of things that are not in alignment with this new direction that we're being called to move forward to. And it's uncomfortable and it feels weird, but we have to do the work to step into something new if we want anything new to manifest in our life. At the end of the week, we have the Queen of Wands, but again, she's in reverse as well. And I think because this is so uncomfortable, and there's a bit of an ego death, and there's things about ourselves that we may be seeing for the first time, and we're being honest with ourselves for the first time in a long time or ever, there's a lot of expansion that wants to come at you. And it's like, you gotta have fun with it, and you gotta play around with it, and you have to just question yourself and be curious about it and show up fully. Like, this Queen of Wands at the end of the week is gonna be a fun energy that's going to want to enter your life at the end of the week, but you're going to be hung up on some bullshit that you're not letting go of because your ego is so attached to it, so it's uncomfortable. So how can you have fun with this energy? Be that badass diva that you are. Be that firecracker that you are. Like, what do you have to offer the world that is so important to you? And what do you have to let go of and be honest with yourself about in order to step into something new and get over these emotional hangups that you may have? And so just really try to have fun and enjoy this weekend. that's coming up, with no judgment, with no expectations, and being kind to yourself as you step into something new. Having a little more trust and faith in yourself. And again, like this energetic spring cleaning wants to happen. This is a great time for it. This spring equinox just happened. We're in Aries season. The astrological new year just came. Like, we have a fresh start available to us. So what are you going to do about it this time? Overall guidance coming at you. You have moonlight, travel, romance, potential. Again, you have two moons here. The moon of the poet and the moon and moonlight for guidance. I feel like, where were you last week? What intentions did you set with this new moon energy in Pisces last week? And what have you done about it? What have you stepped into? What have you let go of? And if you haven't, this is your call to action to step into something new. Because if you keep doing the things the same way that you've been doing them, you're going to keep getting more of the same. Also, this creativity, this creative energy, this loving energy, this potential that's inside of you that's waiting to be uncovered once you're honest with yourself is coming through with this moonlight guidance. So this card says romance is in the air. Oh, did you hear that? Romance is in the air for pile number 1. You will soon travel to somewhere special. A romantic evening leads you to discover a source of untapped and virtually unlimited potential. A simple yet inspirational idea comes to you, and you'll have to look at life from a new perspective. Through this, you'll create something new, something that will be of lasting value. Relax, unwind, and enjoy this time. The reflective light of the moon fills your heart with love and reveals a deep well of untapped creative possibilities. Again, new perspectives are coming through for you. Having fun at the end of the week is coming for you. I don't know, you might take a trip somewhere. Have fun, be present. Stop sneaking around, be honest with yourself. Stop making yourself feel small and believing old stories that are no longer serving you. This creative possibility, and I think that creative possibility lies in what you want to manifest. What's getting in the way of your manifestations? Be honest with yourself, pile number 1. The affirmation for this card says, I invite romance into my life. I look at things from a new perspective. My life is full of unlimited potential. Creative possibilities are all around me. Life is an endless source of inspiration. Yeah. That inspiration, this love with the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands, like they want to be friends, but you're getting in your own way because you keep sneaking around, you're not being honest with yourself, and you're holding on to things real tightly because you're comfortable and you're used to things being a certain way, but you know in your soul you want to step into something new. All right, Rebel Deck, what guidance do you have for pile number 1? Brace yourselves, pile number 1. Rebel Deck does not hold back. What guidance does pile number 1 need to learn? Ooh. This one came out separately. You are talented and effing amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. You have to believe in yourself, pile number 1. Be that badass diva that you are, you know. Stand in your power. Fill your cup up first. If you don't have space for something, be honest with yourself. Let go of those things that are no longer serving you. Shed that old skin. Stop hiding around. Don't use it for dumb shit. You are talented and amazing and the world needs your power. Use your voice, pile number 1. Let's see, where are my animal cards? My animal spirit deck. What animal spirit wants to come through and help guide pile number 1 through this week? Whoop. The scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you, pile number 1. You got some really crazy manifestation powers. Some awesome magic wants to come through for you. What do you have to do to get out of your own way? Magic works through you. The scarab beetle is a super sacred, incredibly magical animal. Especially in the Egyptian tradition. And this is all of your potential that's waiting to be unleashed. What can you do to get out of your own way and stop playing small, pile number 1? All right, let's get you one more guidance card from our Angel Answers. Angel Answers, what guidance do you have for pile number 1? What guidance does Angel Answer have for pile number 1 this week? Ooh, this one. Oh! Abundance. Abundance. Abundance, pile number 1. Abundance is all around you. What do you have to look at to understand just the abundance within you, the abundance around you? Again, I feel like you're playing small. You're coming from this place of scarcity, and there's things you need to let go of to open up new doors and possibilities for you. And again, it's like that growth, that expansion, that magic is uncomfortable because it's not safe, because we don't know what lies on the other side. So how can we tap into more abundance? I'll read you what this card says, because these have some nice passages, some nice guidance in here. Abundance. Great abundance will find its way into your life. Your plans will yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels will be with you as you take the actions necessary to manifest your dreams. Pile number 1. Abundance is not always financial in nature. You may be seeking to manifest new ideas, a large circle of friends, vibrant health, or romantic love. This card can also reflect an inflow of any of these types of treasures into your life. Open your arms to heaven to receive with gratitude that which you desire. The more abundance, the more grateful, the more gratitude you have for who you are, what you've done, what you have now, the more you'll unlock and open up. The more ease and more flow you'll invite into your life, the easier it'll become. But again, we have to be grateful for it. We have to open up to these possibilities, to this expansion. We have to stop playing around and playing small and sneaking around, believing old stories that no longer serve us, and step into something new, to believe that this magic is truly working through you, and unlock this potential, unlock this abundance that's waiting for you on the other side. So what I got for you, pile number 1. What do you think, Jared? Jared feels good about it. So thank you so much for joining me. If you want to go a little deeper, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Follow me at JJ Abu Hassan with Vibe Bright with JJ. You can check out my link in my bio to book a full-length tarot guidance session where we can get to the bottom of it and see what this is all about. Feel free to slide into my DMs. Let me know what's up. Make sure to like this video if you dug what I said. Leave it in the comments below what's going on, what resonated. And if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe, hit that notification button so you can get lovely notifications for whenever I'm posting some new content. Thank you so much, pile number 1. Have a great rest of your week and keep vibing bright out there, you guys. Lots of love. All right, hello, welcome pile number 2. Thanks for hanging out and for vibing bright with me, you guys. So if you chose pile number 2, if pile number 2 was calling out to you, you're at the right place. And let's get into it. So your crystal for the week this week is lepidolite. I think I'm saying that right. Lepidolite. Lepidolite. I'm going to go into my crystal Bible and tell you what lepidolite is all about. Not Pedialyte. Lepidolite. I hope I'm saying that right. So this crystal clears electromagnetic pollution and should be placed on computers to absorb their emanation. When lepidolite takes mica-like form, its properties are greatly amplified, and this is the most efficient mopping up tool. This crystal insists on being used for the highest good. It dissipates negativity and activates and opens the throat, heart, and third eye, as well as the crown chakras. Crown chakra. Clearing blockages and bringing cosmic awareness. This stone aids in shamanic or spiritual journeying and accesses the Akashic records. It tunes you into your thoughts and feelings from other lives that are creating a blockage in your life now. It can take you forward into the future as well. It's extremely useful for the reduction of stress and depression. It halts obsessive thoughts, relieves despondency, and overcomes insomnia. Emotionally, lepidolite enhances standing in your own space, free from influences of others. It's a calming stone that soothes sleep disturbances and emotional stress, bringing deep emotional healing. It also stimulates the intellect and analytical qualities of the mind with its power of objectivity and concentration, and speeds up decision-making. Lepidolite focuses on what is important, filtering out extraneous distractions. I feel like it's going to be a week to use this energy of lepidolite to get clear on what you want. Get clear on what may be blocking you this week. A lot of clarity might be wanting to come through for you this week, pile number 2. Overall energy of the week, you have the 9 of Swords. Interesting, we might be losing sleep over something. This card says, unfounded fear, expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation, sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. Refocus your thoughts. Where does healing need to take place in order for you to be at peace with yourself, with where you are now? The 9 of Swords is very much of a nightmarish type of energy, losing sleep, not having enough energy because we're worried and we're stressed. And again, self-sabotage, self-fulfilling prophecies, like feeling like, oh, this isn't going to work out. Well, now it won't because you don't believe it is. So yeah, this is an overall energy that we have to, we're going to need to be aware of, and we're going to need to refocus our energy when we're slipping into it, we're feeling triggered, to clear the way and move forward, and to use this energy for something, you know, more fulfilling, more productive, so that we're not losing sleep over it. The archetype this week that's coming at you is the womb. The womb, pile number 2. Let's see here. I just passed it. The womb. The womb. The nest. The belly. The origin. Everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning. The mother beyond the mother. In a world that often negates the power and necessity of feminine principles, this card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. It is a card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of all of us. She is the life-giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and disparate soul. Not desperate, disparate soul. No matter how lost you are, the womb awaits your return to help you and grow, to help heal you and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return, to be reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond gender, beyond time. We are within it as it is within us. Sorry, I can't speak. Not good. Again, so this sense of coming home to yourself, pile number 2, treating yourself well, refocusing your mental energy and getting clear on what might be blocking you, what you truly want, and what you truly want to feel. And notice sometimes if things and pains and stresses and traumas don't come from you and your experience, it might be a past life thing. It might be something karmic that might need your attention, need some healing. So keep that in mind as you move forward. Come home to yourself. Again, this springtime energy, this rebirth that's taking place, I feel like you're being called to surrender at this time. And if you don't, you're going to really feel this 9 of Swords energy really hard, and you're going to lose sleep over it. You're going to worry about things that are out of your control for no reason. And it's time to simplify. Again, pile number 1 had a very similar rebirth energy, the sense of going within and feeling safe and just surrendering into this energy of the womb that wants to come through and help you through this 9 of Swords energy through the week. All right, so here I have your beginning, middle, and end of week energy, pile number 2. So, beginning of the week, we have the 2 of Swords, and it's in reverse. The 2 of Swords upright, in general, is very much about this tug of war, this idea of, or this struggle between ideas, this taking other people's concerns, opinions, thoughts, and expectations too seriously, which is enhanced when it's upside down, when it's reversed. When a card's in reverse, essentially, I translate that to the energy coming out sideways because we're not conscious about it, because we keep getting in our own way and we're overthinking it. Whatever the energy may be. And it's this 2 of Swords. Upright, she's kind of at peace with the fact that these 2 crows are like, you know, teasing her and like messing with her head, and she's like, okay, and she's blindfolded, but she still has faith moving forward. And reversed, she's, you know, I feel like it's bothering her more. It's getting to her head, the thoughts and opinions of others. What do you need to let go of? How can you not take other people's opinions of you, of your life, of what you do so seriously, so you can get some sleep at night and surrender into the energy of the womb this week? I feel like you might be really stuck in your head in the beginning of the week based on things that other people told you should do, unmet expectations you may have had for yourself because you think things aren't working out. Again, creating these self-fulfilling prophecies, this self-sabotage. The beginning of the week, you're really going to have to lean into this energy of the womb, into surrender, into rest, and just recharge your batteries in order to gain some clarity and to heal whatever wounds need your attention. And I feel you're going to be very much in your head in the beginning of the week. You know, move through it, have patience, be kind to yourself, give yourself the time and space you need to let go and surrender. Middle of the week, we have judgment. Again, this idea of judgment, of other people's judgment, of taking people's judgment, their criticism, their opinions too seriously. In the middle of the week, you're being called to let that shit go for once and for all. You know, be at peace bring this balance into your life that what once used to be a tug of war can be a place of peace, can be a place of surrender, can be a place of balance. And this energy of judgment, it's like you got to release, you got to let the ghost go, you know, like what is no longer serving you? What do you need right now to get some sleep in the middle of the week? And I feel like it's going to be, you might be feeling really pressured, this heavy weight, this burdened energy that has been weighing you down. Maybe something from the past even that comes up again. It's like some sort of pattern or someone that comes into your life over and over again that causes you trouble. What do you have to let go of to free your soul from that burden so that you can rest assured and come home to yourself and get some sleep? It's so funny. It's like you have the energy of the Nine of Swords over here, not getting sleep, but the archetype that wants to come through is the womb. So it's like you're going to want to do everything in your power to not rest, to not charge your batteries, to not come home to yourself. But when you do, you'll be met with this judgment energy in the middle of the week, and you'll be able to let the ghost go. You'll be able to heed the call and move forward. This sense of completion might be coming at you, where you'll feel more at peace with how things are. But if you don't do that, if you don't surrender, if you don't give yourself time to rest and reset, this judgment energy is going to come in the middle of the week, and it might feel very burdensome. At the end of the week, I love this. We got the beautiful energy of the star coming at you. The star, this Aquarius energy. You might be hanging out with an Aquarius or someone or something like that. We just kind of came out of Aquarius season a while ago, but I feel like, you know, where were you about a month ago? What was going on? What were your desires? What were your intentions? Are you living up to that? Are you remaining true to that? Or have you steered off course? And if you've steered off course, that's okay. How can you course correct now? This is also, you know, like make a wish card. Like, what are your desires? What do you truly want? By releasing this judgment in the middle of the week and getting that sleep and coming home to yourself, you'll be able to bring forth these desires, bring forth these manifestations with a lot more ease at the end of the week. At the end of the week, you have this star energy coming at you, and it's really beautiful. And I think there's a lot of opportunities for growth, for expansion, for manifestations to come through for you. But you can't be coming at it with this tug of war playing on in the background and this lack of sleep and this worry and this stress and this anxiety that wants to bog you down. You know? What needs to be let go of in order for your wishes, for your dreams to come true? And believe they're going to come true for you. And let it ferment in the womb. Give it its time. Give yourself the time you need for it all to happen. I think you've been like really hard on yourself lately, and you gotta just like chill. Pile number 2. Let's see here. The overall guidance that wants to come through for you this week is perception. Beyond the veil of illusion. Perception. And again, it's like, what's your perception of life and of who you are and of what's going wrong? And how are you creating these self-fulfilling prophecies? How are you self-sabotaging? How can you shift that? How can you see beyond what's right in front of you into something deeper? So you can get down to the root of the problem and fight the cause, you know, and not just treat the cause, not the symptom, you know. So this card says, the lady featured on this card looks directly at the observer. She radiates love and wisdom, yet firmly stands in her own truth. From this standpoint, she is able to see beyond the veil of illusion. She has shown up in your reading today to reflect the same qualities within you, pile number 2. You are advised to stand your ground with regards to a particular person or issue. Stand within your own truth and don't be swayed by another's beliefs or opinions or views. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not. Trust your intuition and gut feeling on this one. Be true to yourself. You can respect another's views without having to change your value system. If it doesn't align with your values, then don't take it on. The affirmation for this card is, I honor another's truth but stand firm within my own. I am comfortable with who I am. I keep an open heart and mind. I empower myself when I honor my values. In being true to me, I am also true to others. Again, I feel like there might be someone or something that keeps coming back into your life that's draining your energy, that's causing anxiety and confusion and distrust and this lack of sleep, this lack of faith, this worry. And you really have to stand your ground so that when you meet this judgment in the middle of the week, you can be honest with yourself. You can stand your ground and and step into the end of the week, step into the weekend, into this beautiful, expansive, heart-opening, just wonderful energy of the star, like mind-blowing energy of the star at the end of the week, because there's possibilities available to you. So how can you open up to it? By seeing through the veil of illusion. All right, let's go to the Rebel deck and get some guidance for pile number 2. And be careful, brace yourself. The Rebel deck doesn't hold back. All right, Rebel deck, what does pile number 2 need to know this week? What does pile number 2 need to know this week? What guidance does the Rebel deck have for pile number 2? Oh. It's dark and you can't see a freaking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Again, what are you not seeing? What illusions are you believing? What are you losing sleep over? What are you worried about? What needs to be cleared out? Where do you need clarity? Get out of your head. Trust yourself. Stand your ground. Get your head out of your ass. It's dark and you might not be able to see a thing, but that's okay. How can we move forward with a little more faith? And trust in ourselves that our dreams will come true and that these manifestations want to come through for you. But it's a time to reset and to recharge, not to overdo it. All right, what animal spirit wants to come and help pile number 2 this week? What animal spirit wants to guide pile number 2 this week? What animal spirit? Oh, I just picked up 2 and I left 1 down. So this is it. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Again, come home to yourself. Lay a solid foundation within yourself and stand your ground to feel comfortable within yourself, to gain that clarity that you need to move forward and get the sleep that you need. This sense of home, this sense of security, this foundation needs to be laid down by you. The ball's in your court. How can you move forward in a way that will serve you? Again, lay down the foundation, but it's not about overworking yourself. It's about resting this week. It's about coming back home to yourself and laying that foundation within you so that at the end of the week, you can meet these new opportunities and this potential with an open heart, with an open mind. Heed the call and give up the ghost in order to stand your ground and see through things. Like, I feel like things aren't as they seem. And you're just so used to seeing things in one way. But again, get your head out of your ass. Because they're not what they seem. And there's a lot of potential in this situation. But you're just really worried right now. So give yourself the time you need to just chill out. All right, we'll do one more guidance card for you, pile number 2. What guidance does pile number 2 need from Angel Answers? What guidance does pile number 2 need to hear this week with this energy? Oh. Trust, pile number 2. Trust yourself moving forward. Trust that the situation, it might not look good, but it's okay. It might be dark right now, but trust that things are going to be moving in a new direction. Give yourself the time you need to reset, to rest. Trust. Let's see here. This cards have a nice message that I'll read to you. QRST. Trust. Trust. This is a time for trust. Sometimes there's no yes or no to a question. There are situations where we are better served by not knowing what is to come so that the miracle can unfold before our very eyes. Like children opening a gift, part of the magic of our lives is found in the joy of surprise. Trust that your angels have something amazing in store for you, even if they can't quite tell you what it is just yet. Again, I think that's where this fear, this worry and anxiety is coming from. The fact that it's dark and we don't know what's in front of us and we feel blindfolded and pulled by all these other people and things and situations. But we have to have a little more trust in ourselves, trust in the universe, trust in the situation, and stand our ground. And this beautiful solar plexus yellow energy moving from her throat to her third eye, and this beautiful butterfly, the symbol of transformation on her throat, is giving her that power to communicate her truth and stand her ground effectively. Why? Because there's faith involved. There's trust. It needs to be introduced to the situation. And I think we need to go back to this womb archetype to lay this foundation and trust ourselves as we move forward. Like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be. I know you're worried right now. It's going to be okay. Right, Jared? Jared says it's going to be okay too. All right, thank you, pile number 2. Thanks for watching. Let me know what resonated. Make sure you like this video. Comment down below what's going on and what you got out of this reading. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I post some new content this upcoming week. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, for sharing this space. Hit me up on Instagram at JJAbuHassan for more content all week long. If you'd like to book a full-length reading to get to the bottom of this, I would love to work with you to help you out. Head over to my IG, slide into my DMs, and hit the link in my bio over there where you can book a reading, a full-length reading. And yeah, my heart is with you, pile number 2. You got this, okay? Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Lots of love to you, and keep vibing bright out there. All right, hello and welcome, pile number 3. If pile number 3 called out to you, then you're at the right place. Thank you so much for hanging out and for coming for this guidance session for the week ahead. So this is for the 21st to the 28th of March. And let's dive into this energy, pile number 3. So this week, the crystal energy coming at you is obsidian. Obsidian. Ooh, it's time to get down to work and to put on, I feel like you got to put the hater blockers on this week. It's like you got to do you and be the badass that you are. Obsidian is, I'll read what my crystal Bible says here. But obsidian is very much a stone that protects our energy. All right, so obsidian is a molten lava that cooled so quickly it had no time to crystallize. It's a stone without boundaries or limitations. As a result, it works extremely fast and with great power. Its truth-enhancing, reflective qualities are merciless in exposing flaws, weaknesses, and blockages. Nothing can be hidden from obsidian, pointing out how ameliorate all destructive and disempowering conditions. Yeah. Obsidian impels us to grow and lend solid support while we do so. It needs careful handling and it's best used under the guidance of a qualified therapist and can bring negative emotions and unpleasant truths rushing to the surface. Under skilled guidance, its cathartic qualities are exceedingly valuable. It provides deep soul healing. Obsidian can facilitate in going back to past lives to heal festering emotions or traumas that has carried into the present moment. Spiritually, obsidian vitalizes soul purpose. It eliminates energy blockages and relieves tension, integrating the psychological shadow into the whole to bring spiritual integrity. It anchors the spirit into the body. This stone stimulates growth on all levels and urges exploration of the unknown, opening new horizons. Shadow work, being grounded, working through blockages with this passion, with this, not even passion, with this urge to get down to the bottom of it. And this no nonsense, this no bullshit. Like it's time to get to work and like put on those hater blockers and do your damn thing. This is like some tough guy energy coming at you this week. And I think it's what we're gonna have to lean into in order to make the best out of it, because we might not be feeling that way. Or we are, let me know. Overall energy of the week, this week, pile number 3, we have the King of Cups. He is trustworthy, honorable, devoted, and cautious. Someone you can completely trust. A situation that is safe. A solid romantic relationship. Hidden but well-intentioned emotions. A charitable benefactor. Seeing a counselor. Again, Obsidian spoke about working with a therapist, working with a licensed professional, working with someone who knows what they're doing to help you through. So that might be the case for you, or this could be you in your power, standing in your power emotionally, standing your ground, and being able to share yourself and delegate your emotions wisely, with clarity and with purpose and intentionally. The King of Cups is the king of the world of cups, of the world of the heart, of creative endeavors, and he's strong and he's skillful and he's determined, and he knows his worth. I think this week is a week of stepping into your worth and not just giving yourself away for, you know, this one or the other just because. It's like, no, we are stepping into new power here with this obsidian and this King of Cups. Ooh, got some, like, I'm telling you, this like badass vibes over here, pile number 3. The archetype coming for you this week, the archetypal themes that may be coming at you is the village. The village. I feel like you may be working with people, or you're in a community that's very tight, or you're trying to build a community. There might be opportunities when it comes to building a community, or it might be that you feel like other people may be getting in the way. So let's see what this says. The village, the hometown, the family, the tree, or the tribe. The village presents us with a conundrum. In one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return to. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists, one most villagers do not want you to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate our thirst for life. Thank the village for all it's provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. Again, it's like this powerful energy of moving past these boundaries, moving past what has been normal, what the status quo has been, and doing so with this power of the King of Cups, with this intentionality, with this even keel emotion, with this suave nature, and this power and this confidence within yourself to do so. And there might be even shadows to work through based on expectations set on you by your community, by your family, by your friends. And what do you have to do to get over it? To not just get over it, but to work through it, you know? And again, it's like putting on those hater blockers. Who's getting in your way? Who's not serving you? Who's not supporting you? Bye. They can leave. All right, let's see the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week energy for you, card pile number 3. So at the beginning of the week, we have the 9 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So this means the energy is coming out sideways. It's the shadow part of the shadow side of the energy. The 9 of Cups is all about this fulfillment, this wish come true, this sense of, oh, accomplishment, and look at all of this beautiful love that I have in my life. But it's in reverse, which means that this King of Cups energy may not be so happy with where he's at the beginning of the week. I want to tell you, like, you're a treasure. You're a treasure, pile number 3. Okay? Like, let go. Let go of whatever expectations other people had of you. Let go of expectations you had for yourself. Work through these shadows so you can feel free to continue to make these wishes come true for you. Again, you might be even like feeling stagnant, feeling a little bit like things aren't good enough and things are just stale. And, you know, what do you have to work through? What is holding you back? That's not letting you see the abundance of love that's coming to you. That's not letting you see the work that you're doing and how it's leading you to your next best self or the next best thing in your life. You're a treasure, and there's things like, I feel like this lady here is like, she has blue hair too that I just noticed. And blue is the throat chakra. It's about communicating those dreams, communicating those wishes, and acting accordingly with the universe, you know, in your life. And like she's like jumping out here and she's feeling free. The fact it's reversed, maybe you're feeling stuck and you're feeling very constricted and reserved, and like this King of Cups energy might be like very standoffish and very stern and prideful, or not even prideful, but like cold and like not willing to open up and share your emotions. So how can you soften up, stand in your power, but still be vulnerable enough to share the love and to feel the love and to see that abundance of love that surrounds you so that you can make these wishes come true for yourself? In the middle of the week, we have the 5 of Cups, but it's in reverse. again, this cup energy, this watery energy. Maybe you're a water sign, or you know someone that's a water sign, and you're surrounded by a lot of water signs that are either trying to help you out or who are getting in your way. And the Five of Cups in general is very much about disappointment. It's about just like, oh, screw it to hell, and things have never worked out for me. Why is it going to work out this time? And so she's just like letting the cups drain into the ground and very carelessly, like apathetically, soaking in it all. But she's not even noticing this beautiful cup of love and of abundance that's with her all the time. And that's the cup that the King of Cups knows the most about. That's the cup that he came from. That's his origin, his backstory, and he's been able to integrate it and to move through it and to share himself more intentionally. So what keeps getting in the way? What disappointments keep holding you back from living your best life, from making these wishes come true? In the middle of the week, you might feel a little stuck. I feel like you're going to be maybe hard on yourself and cold to other people, because shadows may be getting in the way, triggers may be, popping up. And the more conscious we are of it, if other people in this village are triggering you, don't make it personal. You don't have to believe that story. What shadows within you can you work through? What triggers are popping up that you can become more conscious of? And notice that cup that's always there, that unlimited potential, that unlimited abundance and love that constantly surrounds you, that you're not willing to look at right now. And just be more mindful of it as you move forward, so that you can stand in your power and feel the love this week. At the end of the week, you got the Sun. Yes, whatever it was, it's a yes. This is the yes card of the tarot. It's a beautiful day. I feel like the end of the week, you're definitely going to be feeling in your power. I think like you're going to be in a good place. This Sun card, it's springtime, so like get outside. Don't be afraid to share your joy with someone. I feel like this is like you and the village, you in a beautiful community that does support you. Like, what do you have to let go of? Who do you have to let go of? And where can you stop putting your energy in and invest your energy into things and people and places that support your happiness, that support your growth, that support the things you love and care about, that will celebrate you. And like, celebrate yourself this weekend. There's going to be a beautiful, loving energy at the end of the week for you, pile number 3. So set yourself up for success during the week and tap into that sense of abundant love, and put on those hater blockers. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. If they're getting in the way, don't listen to them. Put your well-being first. Put your health and your vitality first. You are what matters. Pile number 3. Overall guidance that wants to come through for you, the goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. Again, she's covered in green. Green is the color of the heart chakra. This creativity, this wholeness. I think there's a transformation that's going to come through when you're willing to open yourself up to this abundant love and stop listening to the haters, So the goddess of love, this card says, it's time for you to chill out and let go of rigid and fixed ideas. Relax and take time out to just be. You really have been trying too hard lately and are taking things far too seriously. This has blocked your creativity and caused your energy levels to be low. You probably tell yourself that you don't have time to relax, but you must make the time. Make this a priority, and you will find that an interesting transformation takes place. Your creativity will increase and you will feel revitalized by a newfound sense of purpose and inspiration. Your mind may be telling you that relaxation is a futile waste of time, yet the opposite is true. Relaxation will slow down your thoughts and open your heart. It is the fuel for the soul that will have a positive flow-on effect for your entire being. Your well-being is of paramount importance, so do not take it for granted. Without it, nothing else really matters. The affirmation for this card says, I take time each day to relax. I make time each day to nurture my spirit. I connect spiritually to a space of love inside my heart. I find peace within. I am light. I am love. Again, pouring into your own cup first. Taking your well-being, your vitality seriously, putting it first before others. relaxing, slowing down in order to soak in that love and that abundance, and, you know, just to get your mind right and to kind of bring some more just faith into the matter, especially in the middle of the week with that Five of Cups in reverse. You know, this whatever disappointment you might be holding on to, whatever expectations, whatever people you need to get away from. This transformation is coming for you. And it's time to just become whole within yourself once again. And this shadow work wants to come through, I think, to integrate that for you. It's a beautiful energy for guidance for you, pile number 3. So let's go to the Rebel deck and see what guidance the Rebel deck has for you this week. Rebel deck, what guidance do you have? Embrace the impact. These cards don't hold back. Ooh. You do you. Again, put on those hater blockers. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. It never works. It never did work. It never will work. You do you. Invest in yourself. Put yourself first. And acknowledge your accomplishments. Put on those hater blockers. I'm telling you, there's people that you're going to have to get away from. There's things that you're just not going to have to listen to anymore. Because you're trying to step into this beautiful spotlight. But you kind of set yourself up to hold yourself back. So how can we move through this and integrate these shadows in a way that is in alignment with what you want now? You do you, pile number 1. All right, let's see what animal spirit wants to come through for pile number 3 this week. What animal spirit wants to come through for pile number 3? The ant spirit. Time to collaborate. Time to collaborate. It's like in these ant, again, this collaboration energy, this creativity. There's puzzle pieces in the ant spirit card, and the word creativity and wholeness is in this goddess of creation guidance that's coming through for you. Like, I feel like you're putting the pieces together and like doing the work to integrate these shadows and integrate these demons and not take other people so seriously and standing in your power. You're really getting a sense of what that your own cup feels like and looks like and what you need to do to be good with yourself. And collaborate with the people that support that dream, that support that vision, that support you and love you for who you truly are. And it's time to snip the ones that don't. But you're putting the pieces together, and just make sure the people that are in that circle are the people that are there for your best good as well. Let's get one last guidance card for you from our Angel Answers. Angel Answers, what guidance do you have for pile number 3? It's up to you. Again, it's up to you. I feel like there might have been a lot of pressure from this village, from other people, from circumstances, and like Spirit wants you to know it's up to you. It's always been up to you. Oh gosh, I always lose this booklet. So this has a nice message that I'll read to you. Past it. It's up to you, pile number 3. The end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. Exactly. Again, that King of Cups, standing in your power, and having confidence that you have what it takes to move forward and to step into the spotlight at the end of the week, to feel this sun and this radiance and this beauty in your life, to make your wishes come true. It's truly up to you, pile number 3. So what are you going to do about it? So what I got for you, pile number 3, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Jared says thank you. He loves you very much. Thanks for tuning in and for sharing this space. Let me know what you think. Let me know what resonates. Make sure you like this video. Comment down below what's going on with you in your life and what this all meant for you. Feel free to find me on Instagram. Follow me at JJ Abu Hassan. Head over to my link in my bio if you'd like to book a full-length personal tarot guidance session where we can get to the down to the bottom of whatever's going on with you this week. Or just say hi, slide into my DMs, hey. It's been great to hang out and to chill with you, so let me know what resonates. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, if you like what you saw, if any of this resonated, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload some more content. On Instagram, I'm always uploading some stuff all week long that's just like this, so keep an eye out. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your week, and I'll see you around. Keep vibing bright, fam.